Developing story, Bush back in the White House. Tonight, former Florida Governor Jeb Bush taking to social media to say he is actively exploring a presidential campaign in 2016. Our political analyst, Frank Torres, is here to talk more about this actively exploring a bid. To me, sounds like he's going to run. Frank, what do you think?
Actively exploring means just like that. He's going to be talking to, a bunch of advisors. He's going to be going around the country, sort of seeing if there's a hunger for his candidacy. He's also setting up a leadership pact. This means he can start raising money. You and I both know this business is all about money. The more you can raise and the sooner you can get a jump on that certainly works on his favor. But right now, he's certainly leaning towards taking the plunge in that 2016 race.
So, Frank, who else do you see coming out on the Republican side to run for president, and how do you think Jeb can do against him?
The Republicans have what they call a very deep bench. There are a lot of candidates out there that can certainly run and give Jeb a strong challenge. You've got New Jersey Governor Chris Christie up there. You've got Texas Senator Ted Cruz, who's been very busy in Washington in the headlines. You've got Kentucky Senator Rand Paul. And don't forget, right here in Florida, you've got Senator Marco Rubio. Rubio and Jeb are friends. It's going to be interesting how this decision today affects his future and whether he'll run for re-election in the Senate again.
So in your opinion, would Jeb be the front runner on the Republican side?
Right now, you've got to admit that Jeb is the front runner on this side, although there is the constant concern. Has the Bush brand recovered since his brother's presidency several years back? Are people ready for another Bush in the White House? That'll be a question a lot of people will be asking themselves on that long road to 2016.
All right, on the Democratic side, Hillary Clinton, she hasn't announced anything yet, but everyone is expecting her to run. People like her. Could Jeb beat her or not?
Poll numbers right now indicate that Jeb could not beat her right now, although there is still plenty of time out there. And there is the issue of Hillary's health. You'll remember that she's taken a fall in the last couple of years. She's had blood clots and several health issues. If she can't run, then all bets are off. It really opens up the entire field, and then it really is anybody's ball game. It'll be a very exciting 2016 presidential cycle for sure.
Yeah, things about to get exciting. I know you're like salivating at all this stuff, aren't you?
We just got done with the last cycle. It seems like we're moving towards that perpetual cycle that everybody's talking about. We'll see what happens.
All right, Frank Torres, thanks so much for coming in. We appreciate it.
Anytime.